All right, it's that season again. Time to buy some gifts for people. So, welcome to this year's episode of Top 5 Gift Ideas for Wannabe Grill Masters. Maybe you're a wannabe grill master and you don't really know what to write on your Christmas list. Or maybe you're married to a wannabe grill master and they just suck at making a Christmas list. Or maybe you're doing a secret Santa with a group of friends and the name you pulled just happens to be a wannabe grill master. Or maybe you're secretly obsessed with a wannabe grill master and before you confess your undying love for them, you want to make a really good first impression. Either way, whatever your situation is, I got you covered. And as a wannabe grill master myself, who's also a very serious meatfluencer, I made this video to help you on your gift giving or receiving experience. And not only am I gonna give you 5 awesome gift ideas, I also have a few bonus things for you. I hung up some stockings with some super secret stocking stuffers that I'll be talking about in between the main 5 ideas, so you'll watch the whole video and not just skip through to see what the top 5 are. Which is something that I have personally never done. You hear that, Penelope? I'm a good boy. Anyway, quickly before we start, just a disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video. No one is paying me for a super special spot on my cool list. To be featured on this list, it has to meet 2 criteria. 1, it has to be something that I genuinely love using, and number 2, it has to be something that I actually use like all the time. But also, because I know Santa is watching, and so is the Federal Trade Commission, I do want to mention that some of the things on this list have been sent to me for free over the years. But on a more exciting note, I do actually have some discount codes for some of these things, so if I have those, I'll share those in the video as well for you, which is great. You get a discount, I get a little bit of something. We both get to beat inflation this holiday season together. Enough intros and disclaimer crap. We're burning daylight. Let's get to it. All right, number 1, let me go get it. Here we go. Okay, and just so you know, this list is gonna be in order from least expensive to most expensive. So let's start with the least expensive. So here we have in my recycled White Castle Crave Case box that me and Josh used for our White Castle stuffing video is what we're gonna call our rubs and spices. Any barbecuer worth his weight in salt, which hopefully is about 16 ounces per bag, needs some good barbecue rubs. Yes, sure, it's fun to make your own, it's awesome to do that, but sometimes it's just nice to have the convenience of some really awesome ones that are sometimes even designed by master pit masters that started their own businesses because they won so many awards. And yeah, you can go to the dollar store and get generic barbecue rub, but that's not really special. However, these are. And again, the reason why they're first on this list is because they're pretty inexpensive. So they're a great gift to give people. But if you don't know which ones to get, don't worry, I got you covered. I'm gonna give you 3 really good options. First one is this honey chipotle killer bee. This was actually one of the first ones I ever tried when I was first getting into grilling and meatfluencing and all of those fun things. And I have always loved this one. I put it on pork butts for pulled pork, ribs. One time I was on vacation with some friends and I made the bacon and I put this on it and they went back home and their family bought like 5 pounds of this stuff because they loved it so much. This is an all-around really great one. Again, it was one of the first ones I ever started using and it's still one of my favorites to this day. I use it all the time. They come in these shakers. These are just a different, larger way to get it and you can refill these. By the way, these 3 are all gonna be from the same brand. They aren't the only good barbecue rub brand, but they're one of my favorites, so that's why I'm showing you. And I think I have a discount code for you, so I'll throw that in there if I have that. Yeah, this one's Dirty Bird. I throw it on chicken wings, chicken tacos. I've seasoned my turkey with it for the last 3 years. I've made so many pots of chicken chili with this. It's awesome. We did a chicken and a pork one, so why not go beef with this one? This one's kind of empty right now. It's called SPG, which stands for salt, pepper, garlic, perfect trio. Steak, brisket, anything beefy. So these 3 are my top picks. I guess special shout out to the Saskatchewan one just because it's fun to say. Saskatchewan. That's officially our number 1. I think it's time for our first super secret stocking stuffer. Ooh, yeah, this one. Yep, it's not Legos, but all right, what is it? Ooh, aluminum. Or if you're British, aluminium. Which, not to be rude, but why? Aluminium. I'm recording this in my garage. I'm American. I say aluminum and garage. Red, white, and barbecue. Yeah! Anyways, you probably won't find these on any gift list, but I promise you, these are an incredible gift. I use these all the time for prep stuff, for grease tray in the grill, catching stuff, bringing the food in, wrapping the pork butt once the bark gets to where you want it. Like, these aluminum trays and aluminum foil will not go to waste. These are any wannabe grill master's best friend. All right, number 3 is thermometers. Sorry, we're on number 2. Number 2 is thermometers. One of the best things about thermometers is they are the one thing on this list that will immediately make you a better cook, or the person that you're buying the gift for, which means better food. And if that person cooks for you, then it's kind of like a gift for you too. So everybody wins. Also, there's a bunch of kind of thermometers. There's wired thermometers, wireless, Bluetooth, instant read, irrelevant, analog. There's these things, which these are like the best thing ever. Look at this. Laser on. Oh yeah, a couple hundred. This broke like a few years ago, but I still love it. This is great for just pull it out of your pocket, check, is your steak done? These are awesome. You can go far away. It's Bluetooth. If they don't have one of these, this is like one of the best things ever. You can just check the temperature of any surface. It's great for if you're searing a steak, the surface of your cast iron skillet. These things are just so satisfying to be able to just point them at your griddle and know exactly what temperature it is. Or if you're like, I just made the best bacon I've ever made in my life on the griddle, and I know it was because it was at 275 the whole time, or whatever you're trying to do. It's just such a great handy thing. Oh, I forgot, also pizza ovens. You can know how hot the pizza stone is. I use this thing every day, all the time. And as far as thermometer goes, this is kind of like a bonus one. This will score you like super high bonus points. If the person you're buying a gift for uses a pellet grill, 9 times out of 10, this will apply to them. A lot of times when you get a pellet grill, they'll have a port where you can plug in the probe thermometer, and a lot of times they'll have more than one. Like maybe they'll have 2 to 4 of them, but almost always, even though it has those extra ports, it only comes with one of them. And this is one of those things where whenever I'm cooking, I'm always like, man, I wish I had another one for the other port. But when I'm not cooking, I forget about it and never go through the hassle of ordering another one. So I'm gonna give you guys some bonus points if you can.
Are they all compatible with every grill?
No, but great question, Josh. That's what adds to the hassle of ordering another one. So if you can figure out if the person you're buying a gift for doesn't have all of these, and you got them the one they needed without you tipping off to them that that's what you're trying to ask if they need, that would just be like the most surprising, like, how did you think of this gift that they would be so happy about? Because chances are they're not out buying another one, but they're gonna be so happy that they have enough to use their grill to its full potential. So anyways, great question, Josh.
It's like, I'm gonna sell you a car, but I'm only gonna give you 3 wheels.
Yeah, that is true.
And I'm gonna sell you a Cadillac.
And give
that
you
only comes with 3 wheels.
1 wheel.
1 wheel.
But it can use up to 4.
But it can.
All right, it's time for another stockings. Their secret stuff. Whatever. Super secret stocking stuffer. This one, yeah. Okay, this one, anyways. Oh no, I got coal for Christmas. Just wanted to give you a reminder of this is so funny to kids. If you have kids and you got dad some coal and you put it in a stocking like this, but it's charcoal, like he's laughing because he's like, oh, I got charcoal for my grill. And the kids are like, you got coal, you were bad, Dad. Did you really need my help with this one? Probably not, but here it is anyways. That was such a good noise. What's in my cup? You'll never know. Next on the list, number 3. A cast iron skillet. These things are amazing. All cast iron skillets are not created equally. So even if they already own one, there's a pretty good chance you'll blow their mind if you get them a high quality one like this one. And one thing that kind of separates the top shelf ones from maybe the like lower quality, like consumer grade, whatever you want to call it ones, is how smooth it feels. A smooth one is more of a high quality one. The ones that you find at Walmart or whatever, those are probably going to be more bumpy texture. And I'll save the reason for all of that for another video, and I won't waste your time with that. But I'm sure somebody that's really passionate about that kind of stuff can share that in the comments. And if you want to know that, you can just go look in there. So if that's you, do your thing. If the person you're buying a gift for has like any enthusiast bone in their body, even if they already have a cast iron skillet, they're gonna think it's pretty awesome to get like a top shelf one. This brand is called Stargazer. I actually won this one in an Instagram giveaway before I was even a meatfluencer. It's been my favorite one ever since then. I love it. Maybe I have a discount link for them too. If I do, I'll put it in there. But yeah, look how cool that looks. It's awesome, whatever.
Where is it made?
This is made in USA, and you know how much people love that, so. But maybe they already have a cast iron skillet that they just absolutely adore. It's been with them through thick and thin, and they're in love with it, and it's like a relative of theirs. That's how much they love it. Cast iron still could be an option for you, as in you could get them a bigger one, a smaller one, a flat one, a round one, a commemorative John Wayne one, a Dutch one, a meatloaf one, a rectangle one, a round one, ugh, a 3D one. All right, it's time for another stocking. Ooh, this one feels a little heavy. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, a little baby Dutch oven. Didn't we already talk about that? I know I already talked about Dutch ovens when I was naming all those different kinds of cast iron, but the reason why I wanted to add this as a bonus one is really because I wanted one of these for a really long time. I don't know why I waited so long to buy one of these, but these are so incredible to have. I use them to make chili, soup. You can use them as like a frying pan, like heat up the oil in there and fry fish or chicken, whatever. I love making sauces in these, like out of some fruit and peppers, and then just throw the chicken wings in there and just like shake it around, and it's just like a pot full of delicious chicken wings and homemade sauce. I think a Dutch oven, even though it technically is cast iron, it deserved a spot in the bonus stockings, so that's why it's in there. So don't sleep on this. It's an option. All right, time for number 4. We're almost done, you guys. We're getting through this. Number 4 is just a really good cooking knife. There's literally nothing more satisfying than having a good cooking knife that you just absolutely love using. These are 2 of my favorites. They're made by the same company. I like them because they're made out of really quality steel, so they hold an edge well, but also they're like heavy and girthy, so I always feel like I have control with them. It just feels good to hold them, and even they just look cool as well. Like they're just like a simple, classic, but also kind of unique style. Anyways, this is called the Nikos knife, and this is like its sister knife called the Molina knife. I do have a discount code for these for 10% off. These knives never go on sale except for once a year during Black Friday weekend. They do this awesome sale where everything is 50% off. So that's happening this weekend from Friday till Monday. You can get these knives half off, which is super awesome. Again, they only do that once a year. It's literally their only sale that they ever do all year. I'll put my discount code up there for you guys as well, but oh, and it comes with a case too. It's wonderful to have and to hold and to chop onions with, so then you start crying. Time for another stocking. Here we go. No, let's go with this one. I'm doing a little switcheroo. My wife is gonna kill me for ruining these things, so if you guys know any good deals on stockings, just make sure you leave them in the comments for me if I'm still alive after she sees these ruined. Here's this stocking stuffer. These are called grill gloves. These actually came with a pit barrel cooker, but I've seen a bunch of different brands that make these. These are like wildly impressive. Like this is the first pair I've ever had with these, and I've used them a bunch of times, but these are so good. Like putting on oven mitts. I was watching a cooking video today, and the guy was saying like, you won't catch me with oven mitts turning my human hands into lobster hands. Which brings up a good point. Most oven mitts are like operating with 2 Michigans. How do I do this? And it sucks. It's hard to like grip stuff or hold stuff. These are so good. Like you just put these on, open the grill, move stuff around, grab charcoal. These are so useful and valuable to have. Here, just to show you example, because why not? Just because we can. Look at this. Completely hot, burning. I'm just holding this right now. It's no problem whatsoever. Look at this. Holding this, no problem whatsoever. Just throw it back in there. Love it, it's great. If I sit on those things, it'll probably kill me and burn me. You get the point. Oh, I definitely burned a hole in this one. Sorry, Jackie. No, my yoga mat. Yeah, here, let me just sweep these burning coals into this pile of charcoal that I just left here. No, I'm not gonna do that. Stay safe. Use protection when working with hot things. All that to say, these are awesome. They deserve a spot in the stocking stuffers. Okay. We're on to number 5. This is our biggest ticket item that's gonna be on the list, so let me go get it. It might also be the heaviest thing on the list. Can you see me? Yes. Perfect. All right, number 5, here we go. Obviously, there's so many big ticket items like grills that are super expensive that you could buy your wannabe grill master. But if they're a wannabe grill master, I'm assuming they already have a grill or know what kind of grill they want. But I'm very confident if you're in a position to get somebody a big ticket item, this is definitely the best gift you could get for someone. There's a lot of pizza ovens out there. This is my personal favorite one. I love it. There's pellet ones out there. There's wood-fired ones. This is gas, which is super convenient. This is the igniter. This is the switch for if you want high, medium, low. But this button right here is what sets this pizza oven, in my opinion, apart from all the other ones. When you click it, the stone starts to spin. Here, let me show you. Maybe you can see. Here, you probably can't see the stone spinning, so let me just demonstrate for you. Now you'll get to see that the stone is spinning. So typically when you're using a pizza oven, you're gonna have to go in there and spin the pizza around so that every side gets cooked evenly. Otherwise, the back's gonna get burned, the front's not gonna be done at all. This, you don't even have to worry about this. Just this fact alone of the stone spinning right here, it makes the barrier of entry that much easier. It's more convenient. You don't have to be slinging pies around when you're prepping other things. Like, I just set a timer on my watch, like, hey, go grab it in 4 minutes, and then I go out in 4 minutes and grab the pizza. It's super fun. It's fun to do with friends, everything. It's just extremely fun. I would highly recommend this. This is one of those things that's good for both the enthusiast and the practicalist, or I know that's not a real word, but you can nerd out on making pizza and learn tons of doughs and all of that. But also, this is just a really good, like, hey, let's do pizza night. Cool, throw pizzas on. There we go. That's amazing. This really is one of my favorite things that I own.
Will this do to a frozen pizza what like an air fryer will do to French fries?
That is a great question, Josh. Here, let me get this out of the way so I can explain that in more detail. Ugh. If you want to use this to cook like a frozen pizza, you can just get one of these screen things and then put your frozen pizza on this thing and then throw it on top of the stone. That way it's not just like directly hitting the stone. Like, it'll just cook better as a frozen pizza. So also another great thing, if I don't have dough or whatever, it's like 3 in the morning and I want pizza, I'll just grab some sourdough bread out of the fridge and just put sauce, cheese, onions, pepperoni, whatever, pineapple, and just toss it on here real quick with one of these. Again, definitely one of my favorite things that I own and highly recommend it. If you're in a position to be able to buy a big ticket item for a wannabe grill master. I know that was number 5, but don't go anywhere just yet because we still have one last stocking stuffer to get through. By the way, that pizza oven is called the Halo Versa 16 because it's a 16-inch stone. Halo is super awesome. Again, there's a lot of pizza ovens out there. The fact that that has a spinning stone is a rare thing. I've used a ton of pizza ovens before. I don't know why they all don't have that. It's just that awesome. All right, time for our last and final stocking stuffer. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh, also by Halo. These things. Oh wait, you might think these are just regular grill top. Also, these are dirty. Is there some clean ones in here? Yes, there is. Well, they're kind of clean. Dang it. Yep, I might not survive to be in another video because I'm just ruining those things. These may look like just regular grill tongs, but they're not, okay? These actually were made by Halo, same company that made the pizza oven. So they're originally made to go with like the pizza accessories. As you can tell, they're flat on this side and then they have like the teeth on this side. For whatever reason, you will not find another grill tongs that has this. You will not see this anywhere else. This is the most incredible grill tool you will ever need, ever. I'm not being facetious. This seriously is one of the best, most genius grill tools that you could buy. And it's so simple. I just want to show you, just for example, I'm sure you've seen a million grill tongs. Everybody has grill tongs, and a lot of them look like this. I don't know why this shape became like the norm for grill tongs, but if you use these on the regular, you are going to be frustrated more often than not. Stuff will slip out of this. You will drop things on the ground with these. These are just the most annoying shape. So if you know somebody that has grill tongs and they look anything like this, whatever shape this is, just do them a favor, give them these. Again, flat side on here so you can, you know, just pick up something that's searing and then grab it with these teeth. It's literally never gonna fall out. It's perfect. These are so valuable. You can like scrape. I use these for griddle. Like, these are awesome. They were invented so you could grab the pizza crust and like lift up a little bit and be like, is this pizza done? Do I get that leoparding on the bottom? Is it where I want it? But they also work for everything grilling. So anyways, these are very high tier option. They definitely deserve this grand finale of bonus stocking stuffer action.
Can you buy them by themselves, or do they only
I don't know if you can buy this by themselves. I've been talking to Halo and telling them they should definitely sell these by themselves. Maybe they do already. I haven't checked online in a while, but reach out to Halo and say, I want to buy these. They're the best. All right, you guys, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope this list was helpful for you. If there's anything that you think of that I didn't cover here, please leave those ideas in the comments because I like seeing them and hopefully they can be helpful for other people. More ideas is more better. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. I ruined all of our family Christmas decorations, so I don't know if I'll be alive to make another video, but if you want to find out, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.